Hello everyone, it's me, DillysSims. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Create a Sim Day. I know I completely forgot to upload something yesterday. Actually, to be honest, I didn't have anything prepared for yesterday. So it was probably a good idea that I didn't try to crank out something that was garbage. But to make up for it, hopefully this makes up for it. If you followed my speed builds, you will know a group of ladies who annoy me a lot, to say the least. But I have named them Taylor, Taylor, and Taylor. Taylor, Taylor, Taylor. Oh, and Taylor. There's 4 of them. My bad. But they are a group of girls who sits in front of me in math class, and they are, I don't understand what world they live in, but it's this world where they all have the same classes together, it seems. I just eavesdrop in their conversations, but it seems like they all have the same classes together, and they all are in the liberal studies program like me, so they're all going to be teachers, and when I get into class, I have to try to beat them into class, because if not, they sit right in front of me in like a 4 square, if you want to call it like that. So there's, you know, like 4 desks, 2 on each side, and I have to go through the 2 desks to get to behind them. But if I'm not fast enough, they will sit down, push their desks together, blocking the walkway. And my professor is so nice, he doesn't say anything about it. He just allows them to do whatever they want. And they also talk a lot during class, and it's not like, oh, I don't understand this math problem, can you help me? No, they'll talk about anything. Starbucks. They also have the same English, or actually lib teacher that I currently have this semester, but they're not in that class. Thank God, because I don't know if I can handle them for another class. You know what? I probably could, because I'm a really good person. But I think, yeah, they just, I would be really pissed off, and I'd probably have more to talk about. Oh, and they're all blonde. I don't know if I didn't say this. And they're all like white and blonde, and they all kind of look the same, like they all came from the same family. But that's neither here nor there. And they annoy me so much because they'll talk over the professor in my math class. They'll talk over him, talk about other classes, talk about lesson plans they need to make for the other classes, because, you know, being a liberal studies major, you're making lesson plans to teach your class, all that jazz. And they're so annoying. And last time, oh thank God, last time they were talking so loud, I was trying to hear the professor, and I'm somebody who doesn't like confrontation, so if somebody's annoying me, I won't say anything, I'll just allow it to happen, and then I'll just rant about it on YouTube. And so I was just trying really hard to listen to the professor, but the girls kept talking really loud over him, and the professor's so nice, he doesn't say anything, he doesn't ask people to be quiet or anything, get off their phones, he just does his job. And it's not like, he's not one of those professors, you know, that he comes in, hates his job, and leaves. He actually really likes his job, like he loves math. But he doesn't stop them from being annoying. And thank God last time, a girl who actually sat on the other side of the room told him, hey guys, could you please be quiet? We're trying to hear. And thank God she said something, because I was not going to. Mostly because I don't know if I could tell somebody to be quiet. I feel like they would really have to bother me, like, a lot. Like, more than they currently are. Like, to the point where I just can't take it anymore. Yeah. Because, yeah. But I've ranted about them so much on YouTube that I feel like they warrant their own Create a Sim. So, we have Taylor 1, Taylor 2, Taylor 3, and Taylor 4. And Taylor 1... basically, I made her with nothing special. There's no... It's all the base game clothing, technically. The other ones I dug around, played with, and they're all very casual. They're not like... Yeah, they're very casual. Maybe it's just the area that I live in, but they dress so casually, and I tried to capture that. They all kind of have the same length hair. Does one of them have it shorter? I don't know, because some of the times they have it in ponytails, so, and actually one of them, I don't think I've ever seen her hair down. Ooh. Yeah, but they all kind of look like this. They're all very similar. They all dress very casually and the same. It's just, I kind of hate them for that, because, like, where's your individuality? But at the same time, I'm like, whoa, it must be so cool to have friends that all look like you and, you know, all dress like you. And, like, I hate it, but I also love that I'm so different from my friends. Like, in my friend group, I'm very different. So my friends send me pictures from, like, Instagram and Twitter, those videos where it's like, oh, I'm just going to the store, don't, you know, dress casually, and the picture is like somebody who's dressed in, like, a fur coat or something, because I do that. I literally do that in the real world. And that's me. That is me in the friend group. I go above and beyond with my clothing choices. But my friends aren't bothered by it, thank God. Yeah, but I don't have much to say other than those girls annoy me. Oh, they also sit in class, and this is probably one of the biggest things that makes me angry. They have, like I said, the same libs teacher, but for some reason they are so mean. Like, they talk smack about him in my math class. And maybe it's just because I really like this libs teacher. Like, I think he's so cool and a positive role model. He does community service. He waves at the janitorial staff. Have you guys heard that story of somebody's going to business school, and one of the questions that pops up is, who is the person that empties out the garbage? Because that every person that you meet, it, you know, helps you succeed. He's that type of person who values everybody's idea and listens to everyone and remembers everybody's name. Like, he's such a cool guy. And then he's like a writing teacher, but they go into math class and they just, like, talk smack about him all the time. They're like, oh, I don't understand why he gave us his phone number. It's so inappropriate and he gave us his phone number because, you know, if you have any questions, you could text him. If you can't meet his office hours, he said, I'll meet you at a Starbucks or something, somewhere public. And so, you know, he gives us those options, and apparently it's, like, inappropriate, which I think it's just, you know, him being a great teacher, but that's neither here nor there. And one of them last week or 2 weeks, whatever ago, several weeks ago, we had an essay coming up, and she said, I don't understand why I have to write an essay, because I plan on being a math teacher. And first of all, you're going to be an elementary school teacher. That means you have to teach writing, reading, English, math, science, history, all of those. So why are you taking that class then? It just annoys me. And I am getting very close to the end of the video. If you want to download these girls, I believe they're in the gallery under the Taylors, or you could just search me, DillysSims, in the gallery. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, do all those fun YouTube things, and hopefully this week I'll be back to a normal schedule. Okay, bye everybody.